All right, welcome to AC Flora High School in Forest Acres, South Carolina. This is the Richland 215 AAA Blue facing against Irmo Post 7. Welcome, Alex.
Thank you. So now we're getting a little late start for everyone, I think, around here. But
Ooh.
Miller Peel, first pitch in there to Zach Parker, lined into left field, base hit for him, and quickly aboard. It's a little slow start for everyone here at the field, including.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you're anything like me, you're sort of expecting a rain out, and
I think we all were. I
Yeah.
was sitting around. I mean, I don't. On a whim, I did my prep work for today.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, all right, it's gonna get canceled. Runner goes first pitch, high, flying to left field. Micah out there playing left today, coming in, settles under it for the first out, forcing Parker back to first. So no, I was really interrupted.
Yeah.
I think we were all sitting around just waiting for the rain delay.
Yeah.
And then and then the rain just kept getting pushed back and getting pushed back and getting pushed back.
Yeah.
Just like it did last night.
Yeah, yeah.
But we got canceled at like 3 o'clock. So.
Yeah, apparently around Heathwood, where PBL is, it rained some. We had lacrosse practice up at River Bluff. It never rained.
So another high fly ball. This is in the shallow center. Out there is Jackson Botar coming in, settling under. Easy second out.
Is that 3 pitches?
3 pitches, 1 hit.
And 2 outs.
And 2 outs for number 23 on the mound. That's Miller Peel, the righty getting the start tonight. I think these people, we try to have a conversation, and these people are rudely interrupting us in front of us.
Slow down the baseball.
Just awful people.
At least let a pitch go by or something.
I know, like, geez, no, we were just first pitch swinging.
Oh,
there we go. Good, attaboy Miller. A high and outside ball one.
Pitch out for the stream.
Pitch out, yeah, helping us a lot, actually. So we were talking about it earlier. Irmo, they're more of an affiliate to Lexington. We think Lexington.
Yeah, so there is an American Legion Post 174 in Irmo, but there's also Richland Post 6. So it's not like you have to play for a particular post within your county, but the Post 7 is a Lexington Post, and so I'm pretty sure they don't have a senior team, so they're just like. Richland Post 215 is blue and gold for AAA. They're AAA, but they're Irmo and Lexington.
So most of this team is actually the Irmo JV team. There's one kid here from Dutch Fork and one from Chapin that are thrown in there. So kind of a lot. Runner at first goes. Fouled that one back at the plate. Carrot Callahan, 4-hole hitter.
Yeah, and I assume just like the split between Richland and Camden, there are a few Richland 2 schools, Blythewood, Spring Valley, and Richland Northeast, where players can go to either.
Curveball, not framed well enough by Caldwell, called outside ball, 2-2. So yeah, it's a lot, but yeah, this is mostly Irmo's the younger part of their varsity and JV teams. It just depends. I mean, it's about actually even split, to be honest, where they played from. However, this is a very depleted Irmo team. It looks like tonight, only bringing 10 people. Swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Nathan Caldwell playing behind the dish, throws it down for a swinging out number 3 strikeout. So 4 up, 3 down. Miller Peel works through the first with only 1 blemish and leadoff single. We will see the blue team, the best team record-wise for the 215. They're up to bat next. We'll see how long we can evade this rain right here.
All right. All right, we're back.
And we're again. There's a lot of rain in the forecast, so if we have to end the stream early, that's why.
Got a shot of the sky right there.
Yeah, you can. The clouds are rolling in. You know, again, supposed to start raining at 5. It is currently 7 o'clock. We'll see how long that gets us. Leading off tonight for the 2-1-5, it's Hart Roland, someone that you may remember. And it's finally getting to that point of the season where I can start using averages rather than just a number for a lot of our everyday players. Roland hitting 500, hits a hard ball to short, and he's going to beat that out for an infield single. Candler Morgan couldn't find the handle over there. And Hart Roland, leadoff base runner for the 2-1-5. That will be ruled. They're going to rule as a hard hit, actually. Don't know if I agree with that one, but either way, Hart Roland's on. And on the mound for Irmo, I was talking it with Jeff a little in the break that this Irmo team a little depleted. Excuse me, a lot of their top at-bat getters not here tonight, so we'll see how they fare on the offensive side. But on the mound is Zach Porter, the leadoff man for Irmo. And this year only has 2 innings pitched total in the first 5 games. Now, hasn't given up an earned run, so not bad. But I would not call him a starter by any means so far this summer. We'll see how he kind of finds his role into there. Jackson Botar at the plate for the 2-1-5, the lefty. Watches one high.
It looks like the senior team beat Chapin Newberry.
So senior team is now 8-3. They had a doubleheader against Chapin Newberry today. Again, they're supposed to rain across the Midlands basically the whole week, so we're going to see if that game could also get in. You know, it's going to be an interesting kind of ride throughout the whole Midlands. Another pickoff attempt over at first. Hart Roland, no problem at all getting back in. And the gold team's actually in action as well. They're playing Lexington. They're playing the Lexington Post 7 AAA team. So we'll see how that goes. Botar fouls it back. They're currently behind 1-0 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They are the away team. So yeah. And then, so the only other baseball game we have at home this week is on Thursday. That would be, I'm pretty sure it's the Gold.
I think it's the Gold team.
Yeah, the Gold. They're playing Lexington here. And then we're going to be taking a week off because Jeff has a little beach trip planned that he didn't invite any of us for. How rude.
Sorry.
I am deeply offended. I've been his play-by-play announcer for how long now, and I didn't get an invite?
All right.
Gotta go to work now. Hard hit ball into right field, base hit. Jackson Botar continues being hot. Came in with a 565 average. You know, that just had to go up. Botar starting off, leading the team in average, showing you right there. Back-to-back singles for the 2-1-5 brings in Thatcher Boffman. Gray Collegiate standout for the 2-1-5 this summer. He actually homered in the last game of the doubleheader they played.
Oh, did he really?
He did. That ball's going away from the catcher, Mason Burdett. Both Hart Roland, Jackson Botar move up to 2nd and 3rd. Put 2 in scoring position here against Zach Porter early. So yeah, Thatcher actually homered. The blue team, they suffered their first loss. Actually, not the homer, but he had a homer in the doubleheader. They suffered their first loss in a doubleheader about a week ago. That was against Lexington Post 7. They mirrored each other's games. We won 13-4 in the first of the 2, and then they pounded us 16-1 in the second of the 2. So very tale of 2 games, but that was the blue team's first loss. They are no longer unblemished. They come in tonight 8-1 here at Boffman. Hard hit ball to left field. Going back is Reese Dawkins. He gets that one after a misread there, and both runners tagging. Runner's going to ball go to 3rd. Jackson Botar gets in. Sacrifice fly for Thatcher Boffman as Hart Roland comes aboard with the first run. And now Botar moving to 3rd, trying for an early insurance run. So here we go. Nathan Caldwell getting a lot more playing time recently to the 2-1-5. He missed the first week of action. Been a mainstay in the lineup and is now playing catcher with the absence of Tank Bennett, who we saw get hit in the hand. Now, hard hit ball to center field for Caldwell. That's Carrick Callahan fielding that. He'll throw that home on a line, but it's too deep to do much as Jackson Botar comes home with the second. sacrifice fly RBI of the inning. This one off the bat of Nathan Caldwell.
Number 9, Porter Rummel.
Now I'll bring up Porter Rummel. Blythewood kid for the 2-1-5. He's been in and out of the lineup all summer. Just 3 for 8 at the plate. Trying to get some action here. 0-1 pitch coming home, foul to right side. But Caldwell has been playing behind the dish more as Tank Bennett last week in their game here. He got hit on the hand. He has not been, or more the wrist. It's more, so he's not been on the field since then. Hopefully he'll be okay. Didn't look like it. Remember, it didn't look like it hit him hard. Kind of looked like a breaking ball. Kind of flipped the bat in order to disgust, but they took him out of that game, put some ice on it, and he came to the game in sweats. So, I mean, he will not be on the field today, and I do not know how his timetable to return may get shut down for the summer. We'll have to follow that one here.
Well, hopefully no later than playoffs.
Let's see. Playoffs, they get going just a week after, so 3 weeks until playoffs starting. And for our senior team, I don't know if you saw, the first summer rankings came out, top 10.
I did see that.
Hard hit ball to third. We may talk about that afterwards. Slothauer over to first. On the run, got it.
What?
Noah Slothauer makes the play at third, limiting the 2-1-5 to just 2 hits, but they put those 2 hits across off 2 sac flies. We'll be right back here in the second. We'll see if we can evade this rain for a couple more innings at least. It's not looking pretty.
Oh.
Welcome back here to Forest Acres. Set to begin the second. And, you know, as the clouds roll in, see if the 2-1-5 can keep this 2-0 lead they gained in the first. Miller Peel back at it again. A sweeping curveball high. Ball one, the right-handed pitcher dealing to the right-handed shortstop, Candler Morden. Morden, one of those players not on Irmo this past season. He played for Dutch Fork. So back to the conversation we were having before the end of the inning. 2-1-5s, they Legion Ball, they dropped a top 10 poll for the state, and our own Richland 2-1-5 team came in at 4th.
Yeah.
After a 1-3 start, bounced back nicely, and we're now considered the 4th best team in the state coming into this week. Now, the hurricane coming in on the coast is gonna probably keep a lot of games at bay this week. So we're gonna have to.
Yeah. Who'd they have in the top 3? I know Sumter and Rock Hill were somewhere up there, right?
Sumter was 7. I didn't see where Rock
Sumter
Hill was. We can do a quick check here as Miller Peel throws one in the dirt. Next pitch on the way, right down Broadway, coming in into center. Jackson Botar drifts in, makes the play out 1. Make it look easy, Botar. So yeah, we'll quickly go find. We'll go find that in the top 25. It's Florence at 1, Greer's 2, Inman 3, Weir 4, Sumter is 5, Charleston 6, Camden 7, Horry County 8, Rock Hill 9, and then Manning Santee at 10.
Okay.
So those are the rankings. And here comes the rain now. It's starting to lightly fall here in Forest Acres. As of now, we're going to keep going, and Miller Peel's still on the mound, now dealing to Nolan Mays. High and away fastball, even in that count at ones.
Yeah, because of the rain, we don't have an outfield camera.
Yes,
It's
as
tough enough to protect one camera.
exactly here. That ball softly hit over to first. GT Oliver's there. Steps on the bag for out number 2 as the rain starts now kind of coming down here in the Midlands. We're under a tent, but now the fans starting to take cover as this rain looks to make its way here. A little earlier than expected, about an hour earlier. That brings up Noah Slothauer. Slothauer, the third baseman, got them out of that last inning. Now trying to do some stuff on the offensive side, but he takes an inside fastball for strike 1. Peel, this is his 4th appearance on the mound this summer. Just now hit over 12 innings pitched. He throws one by Slothauer, strike 2. It's 0-2 against the Irmo varsity standout. And Slothauer takes one outside fastball, ball 1.
I'm not going to trust the scoreboard here.
No, it's a 1-2 count.
I'm just going to trust myself.
Yeah. I trust the umpire. You should try to look for him.
Oh, yeah. Always
That
helps.
one's fouled back into the backstop. It's now 1-2 still here for Slothauer. Now, Slothauer hasn't done much this summer, only 3 registered at-bats. In his last game against our gold team last week, he went 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. He watched the curveball there stay inside high. Ball 3 filler up. Miller Peel thought it was a strike. Umpire didn't agree with them. So 3-2, 2 outs, top of the second. Miller Peel dealing, fouled back. Now the rain coming down here at Forest Acres.
Well, that
Coming
kind of sucks.
right on Miller Peel. 2-2 the count. Miller Peel deals home. Swinging strike 3. Miller Peel blows a fastball by Slothauer as the rain comes down here in Forest Acres. We may be right back for the bottom of the second. We're not exactly sure. Right now, everyone's trotting out there. So we'll be right back here at the 2-1-5, holding the 2-0 lead. Well, it's coming down here in Forest Acres, you may be able to tell. Doesn't look like it's going to let up anytime soon, so we'll see how far we get. I thought we'd get a little farther than 2 innings. Again, rain came here an hour earlier than we thought. GT Oliver at the plate. In the pouring down rain, taps one back to the pitcher. Zach Porter, 1 away. Hard to believe we're going to be playing much longer. It is absolutely pouring here in Forest Acres. And it's supposed to go the whole night, so I don't see much reprieve for any of these players. I'm not a fan of getting wet, to be honest, but I mean, if you're going to be wet, play some baseball on it, I guess.
I don't mind myself. I'm just a little worried about my laptop. I think we're good right now.
Yeah, right now it's coming down. Luckily, we're in a tent and have some umbrellas on us. However, my personal stats are getting soaked. Mike Ott at the plate smacks one in the left field. That'll get down in front of Reese Dawkins. Mike Ott continues to stay hot. Had a rough start to the season, but lately he's been swinging the bat with authority. 4th hit of these past couple games for Mike Ott.
Okay.
Back up at the dish. That's Owen Timmerman, our own DH here for the 2-1-5. Timmerman getting a start over the pitcher. Peel, and he lines one the other way. Base hit. Timmerman, the righty, puts one in the right field. Back-to-back singles for the 2-1-5. Owen Timmerman increases that batting average up from 333. That will bring back in Breon Earl. So Breon Earl, you know, with the rain, control may be an issue on the mound for Zach Porter, and Breon Earl loves to take advantage of that. Leader in walks for the Blue Squad in the 2-1-5. Rain picks up again. First pitch curveball, beautifully put on the inside part of the plate against the right-hander. Strike 1. Earl couldn't do anything but watch that break into the zone. 0-1 pitch coming home, and Earl taps that one to the right side, slips. Zach Porter comes off the mound, now flips it to first. Did he stay on the bag? No, he did not. They're going to call Earl out at first. Both runners advance to second and third. Now there's 2 away. Breon Earl, quick. Wasn't fast enough, though. Got speed, just couldn't get down the line quick enough as he slipped out of the box, and he's going to take, looks like he's going to be a little gimpy coming back. He looked like when he was trying to get out of the box, he slipped, but hopefully he's all right. Now I'll bring back up the leadoff hitter, Hart Rowland. He started this game off with a single. See if he can continue it. That one popped over the backstop, foul ball. Hart Rowland been one of the best hitters for the 2-1-5 this summer. Has a team-high 10 RBIs, and 11 and 12 are sitting right there at second and third. 0-1 coming in, fastball inside corner against the lefty, strike 2. Zach Porter finding his groove now. Looking like he's painting these corners. Roland goes down 0-2 with 2 outs. Next pitch on the way, fastball low inside. Doesn't get far enough away from Burdette behind the dish, leaving both runners there. So Zach Porter, the right-hander, this is the longest outing he's had so far this summer. He allowed his first 2 earned runs back in the first inning, trying to get out of the second without a blemish, but Hart Rowland trying to put 2 more on. Pitch right back at Porter. Rowland didn't get enough of it. Porter flips it over to first for the 3rd out. Irmo skates around danger in the bottom of the second, keeping the 2-1-5's lead here at 2. As the rain looks like it's letting up a little bit, we'll be right back here in Forest Acres for the 3rd. Miller Peel still on the bump.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the stream. I just wanted to let you know that this is why I'm the best live streamer in South Carolina. Most people wouldn't have been able to endure that weather. I prepare because I've experienced torrential rains in the stream.
Agreed. So yeah, rain kind of let up here.
Yeah.
Everyone's still, I guess, playing baseball for the time being. The left side of the diamond looks kind of cleared up, and the clouds are rolling from left to right. So maybe we'll miss the most of it. We'll see. Maybe that was all we're gonna get. Either way, Miller Peel still back out there for the 2-1-5. It's a bunt attempt from Mason Burdett, the catcher, and that's going to be beautifully laid down between second and pitcher. Miller Peel upset with himself. He didn't get there fast enough, but Burnett, leadoff bunt single for Irmo, trying to get those runs back. The 2-1-5 put across in the first.
Now up for Irma, the left fielder, number 18, Reese Dawkins.
That will bring up the left fielder, Reese Dawkins, for Irmo. Dawkins, a 9-hole hitter tonight, trying to at least move that runner over from first. Productive at bat. First pitch from Peel, high curveball. Stays high, ball 1. Dawkins just a 1 for 8 so far this summer for Irmo. However, he leads the team of Yellow Jackets in walks. Peel tries to pick off Burdett. Lengthy catcher over at first, able to get back in there safely without much of a throw. Now, coach calls Thatcher Boffman in. No bunt attempt as Dawkins looks like a slow-mo swing through a curveball right down Broadway, even in that count at 1s.
I almost let the scoreboard get me to change it to 2-1.
It is a 1-1 count. And yeah, kind of clearing up here. It looks like the sky, like the sun's, like this blue sky's kind of peeking through the clouds here as the sun's going down across Forest Acres. We may actually get this game in, hopefully. 2-1 pitch, high fastball, or 1-1 pitch. Scoreboard got me.
See?
Now it's 2-1. Yeah. So now it's 2-1 after the fastball stays high. It's righty on righty here. This Peel trying to retire the 9-hole hitter. 2-1 pitch has been fouled into the backstop. I'll push the count to 2-2. After Dawkins is the top of the order, where one of the 2 Irmo hits will come up to bat. That's Zach Parker on deck. Pitcher will be hoping to try to get himself back into this game on the mound. A good pickoff move from Miller Peel. Not good enough, though. Burdett delayed getting back, but dove back in nonetheless safely. So 2-2. Peel coming home. Fastball high. Ball 3. Fill her up. 3-2. Nobody out. Runner on first. Tying run in the game at the plate in Reese Dawkins. 3-2 coming home. Miller Peel bounces a fastball in there. Ball 4. First and second for Irmo, and they are now threatening here early in the third. Back up for post 7, Irmo. Zach Parker. Parker barely before we can get the first words out of our mouth. First pitch swinging single.
In the left field.
Yes, the left field. However, he was left stranded at second after he swiped the bag. Trying now to help himself out on the mound. Got a runner in scoring position. Second pitch to Parker on the early evening. High inside, looked to be a changeup, ball 1. Parker now 3 for 9 so far this summer for Irmo. Only has 1 RBI. However, number 2 staring at him at second. Hard hit ball shot into left field. Micah Ott drifting back, going towards the warning track, makes the play in deep left for the first out. Both runners staying put. 1 away here in the third.
Nice throw by Micah to get it back in quick.
It was a great throw by Micah. That was on a line back in.
But he's the one that had that relay throw to home.
Yep.
God, that was amazing.
Looked like that ball had the launch angle to maybe get out of here. However, it kind of died in the midair and fell into deep left. So one away for Thomas Taylor, another player we barely could get my name out of his mouth before he flew out to left field. That time he takes a fastball on the inside third, strike one. A lot of right-handed batters in this Irmo lineup. Taylor continues that trend. Been used primarily as a pitcher this summer, now at the plate. And he pops one foul over the left side, coming over Thatcher Boffin, but he's going to quickly run out of room. That ball will get into the bleachers and be uncatchable. Taylor in his 3 at-bats, or now 4 at-bats, he struck out in half of them. He's in danger of being a strikeout victim here against Miller Peel. 0-2 count, he goes home, curveball, checking his swing. Taylor fouling off, keeping himself in the at-bat. Looked like Taylor was trying to hold off, however, swing came across and that ball was checked down the right field line. Luckily it was checked, or that would have been strike 3. Now Peel 0-2, coming home, swinging, strike 3, change up high in the zone. Gets Taylor swinging. Now there's 2 down for the 2-1-5 and a chance to get out of this inning. However, they have to go through Hunter Parsons for Irmo. Parsons, like another first pitch swinging, fly ball out to center. Jackson Botar was there for the second out of the first inning. Now Parsons trying for an RBI in a big spot here. Parsons has 1 on the summer, and Irmo's had 2 in scoring position for the whole second inning pretty much. First pitch fastball just off the zone against the right-handed Parsons. It's 1-0. Dark stuff seems to be moving out of here in Forest Acres. Coming to some more white clouds. Miller Peel apparently wishes the rain comes back. That fastball stays inside. Against Parsons, it's 2-0. 2-1-5, keeping a close eye for Burdett at second. Been holding them on. Now that pitch, swung, hit out to left field, going back Ott, drifting toward the line. He'll make the play in left field for out 3. Micah Ott getting a majority of the work so far tonight. Been solid. 2-1-5, leave 2 stranded. Irmo cannot capitalize off a single and a walk. We'll go to the bottom of the third as the skies are opening up here in Forest Acres. 2-0 lead here for the 2-1-5.
Jackson.
So after a little delay here to begin the bottom of the third, put some dirt back on the mound, and batter's box is trying to absorb some of that moisture the dirt took out in just a short amount of time here. So we're back, and Jackson Botar meets us with a swinging fly ball, blooped into left field. Coming in, Reese Dawkins, long run, makes the play for the first out. Botar trying to bloop a high one in there. Reese Dawkins said, "Not on my watch." Out one.
Now at third baseman number 17.
Zach Porter is in there, who has now exceeded what he came in with tonight. Porter only had 2 appearances with 2 innings spanning across the summer. He's now had 2 1/3 inning. So we'll see how long Parker can go on the mound. But right now, in his face is the right-handed third baseman, Thatcher Boffman, who takes a fastball low for ball 1. Boffman had one of the 2 sacrifice fly RBIs back in the first. His was out to left field, where Reese Dawkins was on line. Dawkins couldn't get anything quick enough. Catch Hart rolling at the plate. Saw the first run of the game came across, and Boffman takes another fastball outside. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Parker comes in, A beautiful curveball. Catching Boffman looking, that broke right in the inner third of the zone for strike 1. Parker working quickly. 2-1 pitch, outside fastball, 3-1. Boffman's path to first opens up. Boffman, second on the team with walks, has 7 so far this summer. 8 staring him in the face. 3-1 pitch, curveball. He takes that one up the middle for a base hit. Walk, base hit, all the same thing. He'll take first. And a leadoff single, or 1-out single for the 2-1-5.
Cleanup hitter, the catcher tonight, number 12, Nathan Caldwell.
What's Boffman batting now?
He was coming in 464 for the game.
Okay.
So I don't exactly know his
So he's-
average. It doesn't
yeah.
those don't update live for me, unfortunately.
So some 470, 472.
Probably around like 480 something,
Okay.
490. Nathan Caldwell at the dish, takes a fastball on the outer edge of the plate, strike 1. Right-handed catcher had the other sacrifice fly tonight. His was to center field, way too deep for Callahan to make a throw on, and that was how the second run of the 2-1-5's lead came across. Now another fastball low in the zone. Caldwell not happy with the call. Umpire gave it to him. Now Caldwell falls behind 0-2 before I can barely call his name. Third pitch there, tapped over to first base, could be 2. No, Hunter Parsons will just go to first after daring to look at second. Boffman got a good read on it. Able to slide into second without a throw. Parsons gets the first out. There's a second out. Now there's 2 down with a runner on second for Porter Rummel. Porter Rummel only has 1 RBI this summer. We talked about it a little earlier. Now his second one could be over at second as the right-handed right fielder takes one out and away, ball 1. Looks like that ball could have gotten away from Burdett, but Burdett was able to backhand it. Rather see him kind of slide in front of that. However, able to keep it in front of him nonetheless. 1-0 pitch coming inside, almost hitting Rummel. It's 2-0 here. Again, this is Parker's longest appearance of the summer. With all the rain, it's not easy to pitch on that mound. He's lost at 2-0, but a curveball right across the heart of the plate, strike 1. Just as I started saying, Parker may have lost his footing in his zone. Pulls me back in, saying not today. 2-1. The count with 2 outs. On the way, 2-1. Low and away fastball, 3-1. And Porter Rummel's path to first opens up. Rummel's only been able to draw 1 walk on the summer. Parker in danger of letting him have a second. Next pitch, fastball just outside. Rummel watches it go by for ball 4. And now there's a 2-out walk here for the 2-1-5.
Number 24, G.T. Oliver.
Back up to the dish. It's GT Oliver. Right-handed first baseman grounded out to Parker during the downpour last inning. We'll see if he can fare better in the clear skies. That ball low inside.
Wait, did he call that a strike?
He did call that a strike. Looked like Oliver moved off the plate.
What?
Looked like it was around his foot. Umpire called it a strike. It's 0-1
Had
against
the
Oliver.
catcher falling out of his stance.
Say, I'm not sure how you call it a strike. 0-1 pitch. Oliver. Breaking ball hits the dirt. Can't call that one a strike. 1-1. And that first pitch was a fastball in, but it looked like it was around the shins of Oliver. Either way, 1-1 pitch now. Coming in, Parker. Oliver fouls it off. Parker has a way out of this inning. 1-2 count with 2 outs. Boffman's at second. Rummel's at first. Oliver at the plate. 2-1-5 holding a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the third. 1-2 pitch coming home. Fastball hits the dirt again. 2-2. Burdett continues testing his fate with those backhands. So far, they've been successful. On deck, if it gets that far, it's the left fielder, Mike Ott. 2-2 pitch, Oliver fights it off, a curveball. Staying alive. Just nicks that one towards the Irmo dugout. Foul ball. So 2's around. 2-2 pitch coming home. GT Oliver laying off a curveball just outside. Good pitch from Parker. Oliver just able to lay off to fill up the count.
Oh boy, runner's running.
Yep. Both will be in motion here on the 3-2 pitch. Parker now comes home. Oliver taps it down the left field line. Slothauer coming over on the run to first. Makes the play on the run. Oliver not the quickest to get down that line, especially in this slick grass. That will cost him maybe an RBI. Botham was rounding third hard. Either way, Parker gets out of it, leaves 2 more stranded for the 2-1-5. However, they hold that 2-0 lead. We'll go to the fourth. We'll see if we can just kind of avoid danger here as now the cloud's starting to roll back in across the Midlands. Welcome back to Falcon Field here. The 2-1-5's AAA Blue team holds the 2-0 lead off of 2 sacrifice flies back in the first. Miller Peel takes the mound again, back again in the fourth, trying to maintain it. Leading off for Irmo, it's Carrot Callahan who skies that one in the center. Long run for Jackson Botar, but he'll send her under it in shallow center for the first out. So Callahan struck out in his first at bat. Now flies out in his second. Quick one away here for Miller Peel, who has become one of the longer arms for the 2-1-5's Blue team. Now it's Morden, excuse me. I think I'm getting that name right. Morden, the right-handed shortstop, having to kind of fly away out of that curveball from Miller Peel. 1-0. Morden, he flew out to Jackson Botar in center as well back in his first at bat. looking for a better result here. Number 2 takes the fastball out and away for ball 2. Morden went 1 for 2 in their second game against the Gold team. Had 2 RBIs that game, and he watches a fastball paint the outside corner. It's 2-1 here for the right-handed Peel against Morden. Now Peel wheels, fires home, pitch spiked into the dirt. 3-1. It's got to be hard to find that footing on the mound, even with the extra absorbent dirt. That mud can still get caked into those cleats, making it hard to find your footing as you fire home. 3-1 pitch from Peel. That ball's chopped over to third, getting over Boffman. He slips, now trying to recover. Large throw to first, and he's off the bag, saying Oliver. Morden will beat that one out for an infield single. They're going to rule that an error on Boffman.
Right fielder number 20, Nolan Mays.
Now back up is Nolan Mays. Mays grounded over to GT Oliver in the second, putting him at just a 1 for 4 so far this summer. Hasn't got many RBIs. Over the JV player for Irmo, trying to make an impact here. That's not how you do it. He watched a strike go by right down Broadway for strike number 1. Miller Peel gave him the heat, and then goes outside with it, but a swinging strike 2. Mays nicking that foul. It's now 0-2 here for the right-handed right fielder for Irmo. Morden over at first. He goes. Pitch outside. Throw down to second. Caldwell. That ball he's out of here. Hard rolling. Able to apply the tag. Morden trying for his first stolen base of the summer. Couldn't get it as Nathan Caldwell shows the goods. Throws him out. That'll put the second out of the inning. And Mays is behind 1-2. The pitch, curveball, foul, just into the dugout, the 2-1-5. Miller Peel couldn't pull the string enough on it, staying at 1-2. The righty on the mound has 4 strikeouts tonight, looking for number 5. 1-2 pitch coming home, high. Fastball almost gets Caldwell to come out of his shoes behind the dish to keep that from hitting the umpire. Count goes to 2-2 with 2 down and nobody on. Peel still looking for number 5 on the mound. Pitch inside, fastball doesn't get the zone. Filler up. Miller Peel can't believe it. The Dreer kid on the mound trying to get out of this one. 3-2 pitch, hard hit down the first base line, fair ball. That stays left of the bag. Mays rounding first, he'll go to second. Rummel can't get the hands on the right field, however, gets that in. Nolan Mays falling behind 0-2, works the count full, and delivers a 2-out double to keep Irmo in the inning. Would have been interesting if Morden didn't try to steal. He may have scored on that ball. It got to the corner.
Up next for Irmo, number 1.
And Porter Rummel didn't get that in quick enough. Now, Peel looking back at second. Mays almost got caught off looking. Or Peel didn't give the attempt over. Then it will move to Noah Slothauer. Was called at the varsity last year for Irmo. He watches that fastball go outside. So far this summer, just 1 for 4, including that strikeout he had against Peel in the second. 1-0 pitch, foul back high over the backstop. 1-1 with 2 outs. Mays hasn't attempted a stolen base over there on second. Does have some speed though. We'll see if the ball to the outfield scores him. 1-1 pitch coming home. Fastball low and away. Ball 2. Slothauer, the 7th hitter in this Irma lineup. This is where Peel actually started having trouble toward the bottom of the order. Just falls behind the 7-hole. 2-1 pitch. Lined into center field. Diving. It's going to get by Breon Earl. A short base hit. Going into second. Jackson Botar. Hard throw to the plate. Keeping Mays at third. Looked like Breon Earl gloved that at short. However, that ball got under it for a 2-out single. Jackson Botar made the hard throw home.
Now up for number 5, the catcher.
So that puts runners at the corners, first and third with 2 down.
Mason Burnett.
In the inning that Miller Peel can't find his way out of. Had 2 chances. That led to 2 hits. Now it's Mason Burdett. Singled to right field. And to lead off the third. He's back up here in the fourth looking for an RBI. The right-hander deals. First pitch high. Curveball, ball 1. Mason Burnett at the plate. 1-0 pitch, curveball just high, ball 2. Up around the letters of Burdett. It's 2-0 here. Miller Peel can't find the zone. Third pitch on the way, fastball right down Broadway, strike 1. Miller Peel doesn't flinch. Gets the first strike, looking there on Burdett. 2-1 coming home, fastball outside, doesn't get the zone. 3-1 umpire, that looked like it was close. Didn't call it a strike. So it's a 3-1 count, second base is open. 3-1 pitch coming home, swinging strike 2. Burdett, that goes to that weird play. Burdett at the plate swinging strike 2. Slothauer took off. That throw was almost put into center field, but Hart Rowland able to come off the bag, keep it in the infield, which keeps Mays at third. He didn't move. Swinging strike nonetheless. 3-2. 2 outs. First base open. High fly ball into the infield. Breon Earl coming into the grass, calling everyone off, makes the play. Out number 3. And Miller Peel, after allowing 2 on with 2 outs, gets around it, leaving 2 stranded and Irmo scoreless in the fourth. The 2-1-5 still hold on to that early 2-0 lead. We'll be right back here in the fourth. Hopefully trying to get through this game with minimal rain. We've done well so far, past the second. Well, as me and Jeff here argue about baseball, we're set to begin the bottom of the 4th inning at Falcon Field. Zach Parker still dealing on the mound. The right-hander leads it off with a curveball outside against the right-handed left fielder Micah Ott, who singled all the way back in the 2nd but was left stranded at 3rd. Now he takes a fastball low in the zone for a strike, putting that count at 1-1. Mike Ott starting to heat up late here for the 2-1-5, and he loops that one in the left field for another base hit. Back-to-back singles for Mike Ott. He attacks Parker. Leadoff single for Ott here in the 4th. Almost the exact same thing he did in the 2nd. Just he had one out when he did it in the 2nd.
Now up for the Blue, 13, your designated hitter, Owen Timmerman.
So here we go. 1 on, nobody out. The 2-1-5. Trying to extend this lead. It's been deadlocked at 2-0 since the bottom of the 1st. Owen Timmerman has the first chance to do it at the plate. First pitch to him, lined foul over the netting. Timmerman, anyone at the plate who can hit people home, it's Timmerman on this team. He's tied for 2nd in RBIs, only behind one Hart Roland. Now he's looking to make the most of his plate appearance at the dish, and one ball finally gets by Burdett. The backhand doesn't work. Mike Ott scampers over to 2nd. The 2-1 count here with a runner in scoring position. Timmerman trying to tie Hart Roland here with the lead for the RBIs on the team. A little friendly competition never hurt anybody. Parker now looking Ott back at 2nd. He'll fire home. Curveball fouled off by Timmerman. Looked like it broke right across the plate. Timmerman just got under it and was a little behind, fouling it over the 2-1-5's dugout. Now, next pitch on the way. Swinging strike 3. Timmerman couldn't catch up to that fastball for the first out of the inning. So Hart Roland, RBI leader still intact for the 2-1-5. He just strolls the on-deck circle. But we'll see if Breon Earl can hit Micah Ott home. Speedy shortstop. Takes a fastball low and away, ball 1. Another right-handed matchup here for Parker. Trying to get Earl, hasn't lived up to his expectations this summer. He takes a curveball right down Broadway, strike 1. Earl just 2 for 12 after a hot start with 1 hit in the opening game. 1 pitch fouled back, and it's 1-2. However, Earl is not doing the hits-wise. He is doing the get-on-base-wise. He has 8 walks so far this summer, easily leading the team for the 2-1-5's blue team. 1-2 pitch coming home. Earl lays off that curveball in the dirt. Good eye from Earl. That ball was right across the plate, broke to the outside batter's box. Earl leaves it low, staying alive. Now Parker looking over at Ott, comes home. 2-2 pitch, strike 3 right down Broadway. Earl doesn't move, watches it go by for out number 2. And that is back-to-back strikeouts here for Parker. Those were his first 2 of the night. After that leadoff single, he's really dialed in for a quick 2 outs. Now last chance hope in the 4th is Hart Roland. As Parker checks Ott off at 2nd. No one covering the bag, though. Off been doing a little dance over there, making Parker keep a close eye on him. Next pitch coming home, kicked into the dirt, but Burdett, this time, learned his lesson after the last backhand didn't work. Slides in front of that one, keeping it at 1-0.
What was Hart hitting on the way in?
Hart came in hitting smooth 500.
500, nice. Okay.
I think he was 13 for 26, but he's 1 for 2 tonight. That ball tapped back to the mound. Parker comes off, flips it to first for the 3rd out, leaving that leadoff single stranded at 2nd. Now, it's been 2-0 since the 1st. The clouds come rolling back in across the Midlands. Can we stave them off? Will this game get ended early? We'll find out if Irma can strike here in the top of the 5th. So the skies re-darken here in Forest Acres. The part of the sky that was light about 30 minutes ago has gone pitch black, or maybe a dark gray. See how much longer we can get in that game as the first pitch, shot in the left field, coming over, make a odd diving play, can't make it. Ball drops down for a leadoff single. Reese Dawkins gets on board with another single. My God, good effort out there. Full extension, couldn't reel it in. And Reese Dawkins is 2 for 2 tonight. Can barely got his name out of my mouth. I didn't even think I even said it before he singled in the left field. Top of the order, back up, Zach Parker. Had this situation a couple innings ago. In the third, had a chance to try to help himself on the mound. However, he flew out to left field, and my God, fouls one back over the netting. It's still Miller Peel out there, the right-hander, dealing on the mound for the 2-1-5s. Throws that curveball low against the right-handed pitcher for Irmo. Ball 1. The rain is supposed to be picking up here in the next 10 minutes. We should have a complete game here now that we've gone through 4, so Irmo could be in for a tough out as that ball, fastball out and away against the right-hander. 2-1 for Miller Peel. He'll come home with it. Now the pitch, fastball inside, caught, looking, strike 2, late strike call there from the umpire. This time it goes in favor of the 2-1-5. That'll put the count at 2s with nobody out. Dawkins at first, doesn't go. Pitch, hard hit to short. Hart rolling, nice, not Hart rolling. That's on to second, on to first. Double play. Breon Earl. That's not Breon Earl, actually. Excuse me.
Who is that?
I think that's Owen Timmerman.
Oh, it is Timmerman.
No, it's not
it's
Timmerman. That's
4.
Paul Choate.
Choate hadn't been in.
I was about to say, we didn't even look over and Choate. Don't even get his name right, but he makes that play. 6-4-3 for the 2-1-5. Now that's 2 down. I just look up. It's not Breon Earl. It looked like Hart rolling from back here. Now that next pitch, high pop up, going to the left side. That should reach the stands. Foul ball. Hitting those bleachers. Hitting nobody.
Hey, if you park too close, absolutely
What was said over there?
He almost got it. He was like backing away from it.
And that's a thing of thunder. This game could be
I didn't hear anything.
done. Fastball strike 2 though.
Let's just get one more strike
But I
right
say
here.
Miller Peel trying to get out of the inning before we hit to see the lightning. None so far. 0-2 pitch, 2 outs, coming home, curveball in the dirt. Thomas Taylor's at the plate. He's staying alive over there. Taylor's 0 for 2 tonight with a flyout and a strikeout. Miller Peel's trying to get him again here. He's ahead 1-2 against Taylor. Skies darken, 1-2 pitch, coming home, just fouled back. Taylor staying alive. Taylor's now went down swinging 3 times. This summer looking for number 3. That curveball breaks over his head. Ball 2. Luckily it didn't break for Miller Peeler. Would have plunked Taylor right in the top of his helmet. Peel comes home with the 2-2 pitch, kicking some dirt up. It's now full for Miller Peel. It's ahead 0-2. Now he's losing Thomas Taylor. Quick change of the ball here as the grass may have made it a little wet. Again,
Clearly Miller didn't hear me say one more strike, please.
obviously not. Why would he hear you?
I mean, come on.
He's gonna get it here though. 3-2 pitch coming home, fouled toward the Irmo dugout. He said, I hear your 1 strike, and how about I give you 3 balls?
Okay.
He thought it was a fair trade.
Well, I guess to be fair to him, like the sky that he's looking at is not as dark as the sky that we're looking at.
Correct. From center field, it looks dark. From behind us, it looks light.
Yeah.
3-2 coming home. Pitch fouled back into the umpire. He looks to be all right, though. Didn't flinch. Yeah, our head coach is about halfway out going to check on him. The umpire says, I'm fine. Tougher than a lot of our players, I feel like. Or even me. Now the fans all start leaving as the rain rolling in. 3-2 pitch coming home. Low and away, ball 4. Thomas Taylor battles back and draws a 2-out walk, keeping Irmo in this game. The rain, you can kind of start seeing it over the trees in the distance. Fans getting their umbrellas out as it starts sprinkling here. So second time it's starting to pour on Miller Peel. Has a runner on first. First pitch to Hunter Parsons right down Broadway, strike 1. Peel had to deal with this back in the second, trying to get out of the fourth. 0-1 pitch, fastball inside, just stays there. Ball 1. I thought that hit the zone. Umpire disagreed with me. He probably has a better angler than I do anyway. 1-1. 1-1, 2 down. Pitch coming home. High pop up. Left field foul ball into the forestry here in Forest Acres. Now Parsons in danger, striking out. He's second for Irmo with strikeouts this summer. Has 5 so far. Hasn't done it yet tonight. 1-2 high curveball stays there. 2-2 here with 2 outs. Hunter Parsons is the tying run. Thomas Taylor at first is the one that can cut to the lead. 2-2 pitch right down Broadway, fouled off. So we're trying to get out of this inning. The rain is coming. Irmo doesn't care. Keep fouling pitches off, working this count against Miller Peel, trying to finish his 5th inning. 2-2 pitch coming home, change up in the dirt, fill her up. 3-2, 2 outs. Thomas Taylor at first will be going off of movement. See if Miller Peel can get it done. Full count pitch coming home. Runner goes. Hard hit ball to third. Gets by Thatcher Boffman. Into left field. Mike Ott picks it up on a hop. A 2-out walk and a 2-out single keep this inning alive for Irmo. And that may be all she wrote, as Breon Earl, who is, or no, the whole dugout's coming across. It may be a rain out here for the 2-1-5.
Oh, they're coming to say it.
Oh,
Let's give it
that's
up
there.
for Miller Peel.
They're giving a round of applause to Miller Peel. Looked like they may have called this game, but that's gonna be all for Miller Peel. Just couldn't get that last out. They're gonna call on Breon Earl, who was taken out at shortstop this past inning. He'll now be in there to pitch. He's warming up.
Now on the mound for
Carrick
Miller,
Callahan will
number
be at the
2,
dish when we come back.
Now up number 0, Mr. Callahan.
So, Carrick Callahan at the plate, the lefty, going against the right-handed fireball thrower Breon Earl, high and away fastball 1-0. Breon Earl only had one other appearance this summer, however, it didn't go as planned. Pitched an inning, gave up 3 hits and 5 earned runs. Trying to have a better outing this time, however, that fastball inside against lefty. It's 2-0 against Callahan. Another quick change for the 2-1-5. Reed Stewart into the game in right field, replacing Porter Rummel. Earl at the mound, though, just trying to get Callahan as he taps that one foul down the third base line. Boffman thought he had a play on it before it went to the third base coach. Breon Earl got that first strike going, now looking to build off of it. It's 2-1, 2 outs. Trying to keep this game at a 2-0 lead for the 2-1-5, and he does that just there. Fastball, strike around the knees of Callahan. It's now 2-2 with 2 outs. Earl trying to get out of the inning before the rain comes. 2-2 pitch coming home, fouled off. Earl spent this past season at Dreer. Hasn't been a mainstay on the mound for the 2-1-5, but they go to him trying to get a big third out here in the 5th. Keep the 2-0 lead intact. Next pitch, inside fastball. Stays there now, full count. Miller Peel throwing a fireball in his right hand. However, Callahan didn't bite, so the runners will be in motion. 3-2, 2 outs, 2-0 lead. Pitch coming home, fouled off. We'll do it all again. Breon Earl may go back to a changeup or a fastball here. The Umbrellas are up at Forest Acres. 3-2, coming home, pitch, fouled into the 2-1-5's dugout. Callahan staying alive. Hasn't found his way on base yet. Struck out and fly out. He would take a walk here to load the bases up with 2 down against the 2-1-5. Full count pitch coming home. Fastball, ball 4. Low inside. And it all goes back to you asking Miller Peel for one more strike.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He should have given it to me.
He should have.
Everything would have been fine.
He traded you a walk, a single, and now Breon Earl walk for it.
Yep.
So we have to be getting close to. I mean, thought we heard some thunder. Maybe not, as they haven't called anything yet. I feel like they would have called something by now if there was thunder.
Yeah.
No, dark clouds have officially all rolled in. The whole diamond's encapsulated by them. And Candler Morden has a chance to give Irmo the lead. First pitch to him, fastball inside. Morden reached base off an error last time, but he was caught stealing. Caldwell gunned him down at second. Now trying to contribute with an RBI here. That fastball up around the letters. Ball 2. Earl in danger of losing a runner here. There's nowhere to put Morden now. Every base is occupied. 2-0 from Earl. Coming in hard, hit right up the middle, base knock. That will score 1. Into center, Botar. They're waving him around third. Throw coming to the plate. Throw, Caldwell. That throw is right on the money. Jackson Botar threw it. And they're going to say interference on the catcher? They're going to call him safe. They're going to call catcher interference. Even though that ball came right to the glove, they said he didn't have the ball when he first touched the runner counting third. That was Hunter Parsons. And they're going to say that he's out. So, quick here, umpire deliberation here. 1 run is in. So, RBI single for Morden. Right now, they're discussing about the other one. Would be a backbreaker for the 2-1-5 when they had 1 out. Went straight to get out of the inning. And now, on cue, the rain starts coming down. And our head coach arguing they're going to call him safe at the plate. Head coach may get ejected here. He holds his tongue enough so he stays in the game.
Yeah, I want to see that again.
And that will move both runners move up. So Callahan now at third. Was an RBI single for Morden. He moved to second. 2 RBI single. 1 goes against Miller Peel. 1 goes against Breon Earl. Or no, I think both go against Miller Peel actually. Breon Earl trying to get 1 more out. This time against Nolan Mays. He throws a strike right down Broadway. And a now tied game. There's no telling how much longer we'll play here. The dark skies look to stay this time. 0-1 pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Swinging strike 2. Mays couldn't catch up to it. Earl trying to get out of it. 0-2 pitch with the rain. Low and away. Ball 1. And now it's starting to pick up. We've seen Miller Peel get drenched on the mound. Breon Earl feeling that effect. 1-2 pitch coming home. Just fouled off. Mays nicks a fastball that would have been strike 3 down the middle. So 1-2. 2 outs. 2 runners in scoring position. Pitch, strike 3, looking inside corner. Breon Earl got him looking to get out of the inning. But Irmo ties this game up. An RBI single and a questionable second run comes across after they call catcher's interference on Caldwell. Puts this game at 2. We're going to play the bottom of the 5th as of now. No delay. We'll be right back here in Forest Acres. Welcome back to Falcon Field. If you can't see the screen, trust me, you're not alone. It's pouring now across the diamond, but we're still playing some baseball. A now tied game. Zach Parker still out there, and that will be it. There's the lightning. There's the thunder. And this will go down as a tie. Hopefully we'll play at a later date.
No, it won't.
But it won't?
No, it's 2-0. Last complete inning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a rough way for Irma to lose then.
Assuming that 4 is a complete game, then yeah, it's a 2-0 game.
Well, either way, we may play them again. We may not. Either way, that we will not be playing baseball again tonight.
Yeah, we're definitely not streaming anymore.
Because you should have seen it. I can't really paint the picture. As lightning flashed in front of our faces, everyone kind of just ran up and said, yep, we're out of here.
That's it.
Including probably me and Jeff.
All right. Yeah. All right.
So thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we're out.